Everybody start looking up. Those chemtrails are back. They opened up cities too soon. I watched the Instagram where about 5 people went on vacation to Mexico. The people that were serving them had on masks, had on a shield, and they're there with no mask, nothing. And of course, they're from Atlanta, the first city that opened up. By August or September, that second wave is going to hit. And it's going to hit hard. We are overpopulated. We currently have a food shortage. If you haven't been tested, you need to go in and get tested. You need to wear your mask. Here in Chicago, everything is back like it's normal. People are huddled up on buses together. There's no more 6 feet distancing. There's no more requiring wearing a mask. If China got it again, it's coming here. And it's coming via when you look up in the sky and you see the trails. And we on here arguing and fighting and calling each other out of our names when you don't realize what's going on. You don't realize that when that vaccine comes out, it's going to be mandatory. The same way with the syphilis experiment, who do you think is going to get the vaccines first? It's time for all this stuff to stop. Look at how many have died already. How many are asymptomatic and they're carrying it. And they're not protecting themselves. And they're giving it to people around them. I'm glad my son wore his mask when he went to visit his friend, and his friend had on his mask, because they realized this is not a joke. This is not something this is something that hasn't happened since the 1800s, and it lasted for 4 years. You all got to start reading. Look at the Spanish pandemic. How many people were killed? It didn't just go away overnight. Now it's starting to pick up in Illinois again. And I'm praying that the mayor stands her ground when she said if it starts picking up again, she's going back to curfews, mandatory 6 feet distancing, closing the parks, everything. And people are out here up in clubs, jammed up in clubs with no mask. And Chicago is very segregated. West side, south side. southeast side. And when you go further east, it's Mexican territory. And I couldn't understand why these people are in Mexico vacationing and they're ordering food and drinks, and the waiters have on masks and shields. I have shields here. I have so many different kind of masks until it's ridiculous. And it does cause fatigue. Now they're saying there's a different type of virus coming up in Chicago that they haven't seen before. Look at the Georgia headstone in Marietta. Keep begging you all. This beef has to stop. Talking about kids has to stop. Those kids didn't ask to be on camera. It's gotta stop. We are detrimental to one another. We killing one another off. If we had 111 shootings over Father's Day, 86 2 3-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 13-year-olds, people that are on SSI, you better watch out. That's an insurance. That means you didn't work. You never put anything into the fund. Please wear your mask. Please stay more than 6 feet. When a person coughs, it actually goes 10 feet. But all this doxing, all this talking about people, we falling right in for it. Masks don't cost that much. You can get those that you can wash. You can get the paper ones. You want to cover from your chin all the way up to your nose. You may even have to wear goggles. They say people that wear glasses are more protected because it doesn't get to their eyes. Wash your hands. Stop coughing around people. Stop having kids exposed to it and people don't have masks on. That's what the petition should be on Black YouTube. It's to get everyone to wear their mask and to practice social distancing and to stay in the house. You're not going to be satisfied until your door gets kicked in and you get dragged out. You all are so busy on here that you're giving your lives up to make these videos. You sold your soul to the devil. It's time to get yourself right, to humble yourself. Read that book of Enoch. Everything in there is coming true. Please wear your mask. Even buy some gloves. Start stocking up on food.